Hey everyone, so I'm sure you've all heard about or read about this alleged incident involving Aziz Ansari in which an anonymous person named Grace, which is not her real name obviously, says that Aziz ignored her nonverbal cues that she was uncomfortable with some sexual stuff they were getting into, but then she says he paid attention to her verbal cues and stopped trying to make things progress, but then later in the night tried again, and this went back and forth. This, of course, was the worst night of her life, according to her. I am not trying to seem insensitive, but if that is the worst night of your life, you have had an amazing life so far. If what this story says is even true, Aziz seems like a bad date or an awkward guy rather than some rapist or sexual assaulter. And therein lies the problem with this trend of hyper-sensationalizing everything. If I was a woman who had truly been raped in a violent or seriously disturbing and aggressive fashion, this blog from Grace would infuriate me. To try and ratchet this up to anything like the severity of rape or serious assault is insulting to those people who truly have been victims of sexual violence. Aziz seems like a weird guy in all of this, if this story is even to be believed. But to make him out to be some kind of a monster deserving of losing his career is severely lacking in perspective. Here's the other issue. Anyone who casts themselves as a feminist should be upset over this blog as well. This is one of those things that makes the idea that women are strong and independent significantly backpedal. How many times could this person have gotten up and left? Or spoke up verbally and called him a creep and then left? Instead, we get this picture of a defenseless, senseless, completely incapable person who is so distraught over an annoying guy that she can't focus to get on her feet and leave. If you think about it, the way chauvinistic people used to describe women is exactly how this person is describing themselves. Completely incapable of voicing their opinion and totally inept at getting themselves out of an easily avoidable situation. If you're going to be a feminist, fine, that's great. If you want to be treated the same way a man is treated, fine, that is great. But that means you have to stop acting like an injured fawn all the time and stand up for yourself. Otherwise, people will treat you according to how you act. And how this anonymous person acted was just like a helpless person would act. Thanks, and that's all.